I remember your jet black hair and never-ending smile. I remember your contagious sense of humor and adventurous personality. I remember your strong moral compass and honesty. I remember the amazing father, son, brother, nephew, uncle, grandson, great-grandson, friend, and husband you were. I remember the long-beloved drives to your dad's house. I remember the trips to Bow Lake and the nights spent by the crackling fire. I remember the ambitions you had and the happiness you brought me. I remember the hours spent waiting for the loud, choppy sound of your motorcycle turning into our subdivision. I remember the snowmobiling trips with Gary and the motorcycle rides around town. I remember the gentle breathing of the Corvette's engine and the pride you took in maintaining it. I remember the sound of the Keurig spurting out coffee every day before you went to work. I remember our long talks as you waxed the Corvette, restoring it to a sparkly cherry red. I remember you. I remember wishing to be just like you, wanting to be known for my kindness, trustworthiness, and ability to brighten a day. I remember the life we had planned together, and the trips we would take, things we would make, and my future with you in my life. I remember the lessons you taught me, morals you showed me, and the perfect picture of a role model you displayed. I remember our first flight alone with one another to a place I'd never seen. I remember how excited you were to show me the place where you thought I could better achieve my dreams. I remember that first night where we had no power, water, kitchen, or money. I remember spending the night playing soccer, sleeping on a quilt as scratchy as thorns, and watching a cheesy movie on your laptop that was only for work. I remember that whatever happened in my life was alright because you were in it with me. I remember how scared I was when you were taken from our house and rushed into an ambulance. I remember the sound of seemingly 1,000 buzzing sirens, like a swarm of bees rushing into our neighborhood. I remember Mom's nervous, raspy voice as she told us what had happened to you. I remember knowing from that very moment that my life would never be the same. But I also remember what faith is and that I've never lost it. I remember the pain you once felt and the ailments you once had. But I'll always remember that you are with God now and that one day I will see you again. I remember our best moments together and the imprint you have made in my life. I remember all of the sacrifices that you made for me, and words cannot express the love I had for you and I always will have for you. Most of all, I remember that God is gracious and I know that I will see you again. You are forever in our hearts. Rest in peace, Edward Norman Thompson. November 28, 1972 to June 7, 2012.